Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Kabalyero and I'm here in the player-owned town of Crossroads Alleys, governed by Shawn. So, what am I doing here? Well, I'm here to check the player. So I'm here to check the player vendors in Crossroads Alleys to look for, I guess, things to buy. Again, if I find anything worth buying, I'm going to buy it. Anyway, let's go and check out the vendors. Also, by the way guys, if you are lagging in Shroud of the Avatar or in any online games that you play, try eliminating your lag by using WT Fast. WT Fast is not free, but it does have a 5 days free trial if you are a new WT Fast user. If it's your first time using WT Fast, after download and install it, you'll get a 5 days free trial. The link to where you can download WT Fast for free. And when I say free, the program, you can download the program for free. You can download it and install it for free. Yeah, the link is in the description of the video. So let's go and take a look at our first vendor. This vendor is called Ikram, Kotos and Rares. Look at that, a fancy brass general crafting wall sign for 5k. And a raffle ticket for 20k. I didn't see any kotos. Maybe the vendor ran out of kotos. This one is Merchants of Crossroads. The Ring of an Unknown BMC member, 100k. My goodness, BMC. This is a guild, a player guild. They have their own special custom artifact in the game. My goodness, how much did they invest in Shroud of the Avatar to get their own artifact in the game? They must have invested hundreds of thousands. Next we have JG Guild Vendor. Here we have Max and Quest and Recipes. Mac has a vendor all over Novia. Look at this. This was like posted last year, July 2018. So it hasn't been updated since then. At least for that item. The rest, there are I guess you can say there are new things listed here. Okay, let me do the math. I was going to buy something, but I did the math and nope, the number didn't line up, or the numbers didn't line up. Okay, so here we have Horatius Zondris. And this one is Cheap Eats, or simply Cheap Eats. Cheap Eats. And this one is called Recipes, Weapons, and Mandrakes. And this one is Recipe Artist Teleport to Zone. And this one is Serenite New June 11. And this one is selling patterns. And recipes. Okay, so those are the vendors on this row. Let's move to the other side. Again, guys, I'm here in Crossroads Alleys, governed by Shawn. By the way, so where is this town located? If you know where the town of Crossroads is, it's right next to Crossroads. If you don't know where Crossroads is, then you'll find Crossroads Alleys a little bit to the east of Central Brittany. If you're traveling to Paxler, if you know where Paxler is like in Paxler is east of Central Brittany. If you're traveling to Paxler, you will pass by Crossroads Alleys and Crossroads. This one is called Eat and Succeed. And this vendor is Societas Societas Eruditorum. That is the name of the vendor. And it has a look at the graphics. My goodness, look at how bad that image was cut. Seriously, this makes the game look like it was made by, you know, kids. Seriously, look at how the graphics for the dry docked pirate galleon townhome was cut. It has so many. It's not clean. Seriously, they can't even spend extra time, a few minutes maybe, of cleaning that image. That looks very amateurish and unprofessional. Anyway, 1.3 if you're looking for a dry docked pirate galleon. And here we have that bunny head for 800. 800 for a death bunny head. You'll get 5 of them. Seriously, I'm going to buy it. Yes, I'm going to buy it. It's only 800. Let me buy it. I think it's a cheap price for a death bunny head. And here we have Guardians of Ganja shop. And Citizens Founder Village Home 28. I've seen this item listed for a lower price, maybe around 15 to 20. Of course, I don't remember where I saw it. You just have to check all the vendors. My goodness. And this one is Dedes Music Shop, June 11. So it has a date. That means this was last updated 2 days ago. Not very long ago. It was updated on June 11. And if you look at one of the listings, it says here June 12. So it was updated today. And it has a bunch of songs. Next we have this guy, Brule Hearts, Artists, Pets, Regs. Okay. I'm going to buy all that because they're cheap. Especially with the price of wood these days. Those are cheap. Wood, I saw one vendor selling like wood for 9K. My goodness. And this one is Phil's Koto Exchange. So Phil is selling Koto, 100 Kotos for 18K. So it's 17,900. So if you round that off, you'll get 18K. Okay, so what happened here? Last time I was here, this place was owned by Marquis Dragon. Okay, so something happened. Who owns this place now? Okay. So the question is, what happened to Marquis Dragon? Or maybe I was just imagining that. Maybe I was. But as far as my memory goes, this rollout was owned by Marquis Dragon. So here we have Keeper's General Store. Let's see if we find something worth buying. And here we have Night Owl's Pixel Dust. Okay. Of course, if I'm scrolling too fast, you can always pause the video so you can take a good look at what's listed in the vendor. And then you can just play it back forward. I think that doesn't sound right. That didn't sound right. Play it back, but forward. My goodness. Again, guys, if you are, if I'm saying things that doesn't make sense, then I apologize. Again, English is not my natural language. So if I'm saying things that doesn't make sense or didn't make sense, then I apologize for that. Next we have Parsifal's Mage Store. So that is one problem with browsing through equipments, because equipments, they have like bonuses or pluses, and since I'm just scrolling through them, you're not really seeing the bonuses. So to see the bonuses, I'll have to mouse over them like this and then hold control to see the details of everything that has been added to the item. You'll see the bonuses like minus 15% magic fizzle chance, things like that, plus 10 focus, plus 10 sun attunement. But since I'm just browsing through the item or the equipment list, you're not seeing what those bonuses are, those stats bonuses are. And sometimes you don't see the pluses as well. For example, on this item, Meteoric Iron Augmented Chainmail, the name of the item is so long that the plus, you don't see the plus anymore. So again, you'll have to mouse over the item to see the plus and of course the bonuses. And you must always check the if the item has any bonuses before you buy the equipment. So you'll know whether if the item is worth buying or not. By the way, this vendor is Nikki Smith's Deco Stuff. And here we have Pet and Others. It has Merit's Wellness Cloak, Obsidian Potion Rewards, Obsidian Recipes, and I have no idea what this thing is. Slightly used Geisterzellen. And it's also very expensive. 20k for a slightly used Geisterzellen. So I don't know what that is. Wyvern. Okay, if you want a Wyvern pet, 9k. Red Wyvern, 7K. Next we have Skeggy Deals. Again, equipments. Here we have Digital Brewery October 16. What? That's almost a year since this guy has been updated. And here we have new sale items. Again, guys, if I see something that's worth buying, I'm going to buy it. Especially if it's a good deal, or if the item has a really cheap price. Okay, so this vendor is, what's his name? His name is Ozone 70 WTB Corpse Wax 4. That's his name right there, and he has potions and scroll. And here we have Farmer Grimm's, and he has apples and other vegetables. Then here we have La-di-da-da Farms, and he has some rewards here as well. And look at that, banners, okay, of different colors. And look at that, Citizen Benefactor 20k. Again, I've seen items like this listed for like 15 to 20k, and I was right. Look at that, 20k. And look at that, cheap silver ore. Wow, even lower than my price. I list silver ore at around 48, but La-di-da-da Farms has it listed for 45. Great. So guys, if you're looking for a silver ore or silver ores, take advantage of this, because this is such a low price. So also, if you are a reseller, you might want to take a look at this. And here we have Ford's Fortunes. Ring of an Unknown BMC member, only 35k. My goodness, the price has dropped dramatically. So it was selling for like 200k when it first, when it first appeared, and now it's down to 35k. And this one is Fall Blueprints and Essence. And here we have rare items. Now this is definitely rare. Look at that. A trunk for 1k. Rare. $900 granite blocks for 100k. 100k, excuse me. So that is also very rare. Here we have Doors, Bits, and Alchemy. Wow, okay, Alchemy. Aether glowing dye, 300. What? Seriously, how much is this thing? Let me check the Crown store. Dyes, okay, so where do I find Aether? I don't see them. I don't see it in the, dice list. We have glowing, sparkle, cycling. No Aether. So you'll get 10 teleport scrolls for 100 kotos. Okay, so I'm going to do the math here. So if we do the math and you buy teleport zone scrolls in the Crown store, it will cost you 1,800 game gold per scroll, which is very expensive. Again, I'm still looking for the dice, the Aether dice. I don't see any Aether dice right now. Where did the Aether dice go, or where do you buy Aether dice? So again, we have Aether glowing dye for 300. Okay. And here we have a bulletin board for 350. 350 for a bulletin board. Do I need another bulletin board? Maybe I might need another bulletin board, so I'm going to buy it. So why is it only like 350? It takes a lot of wood. So many potions. Okay, so I bought the bulletin board. What's happening here? Look at that. A very long row of row houses, but I don't see any vendors. And that means it's time for me to return, because there's no point in continuing, or there's no point in checking all those row houses when obviously there are no vendors there. And here we have Chadwick fresh garlic, June 11. Of course, the vendor does not only sell fresh garlic. It has a bunch of other vegetables as well, like potatoes and fruits like grapes. There are also tea leaves and others, even roses. Okay, so I'm heading back because again, no more vendors in this lane. And here we have Mr. Buying Metal Scrap, and it's selling gem lures. Look at that. If you are into fishing, gem lures. Also, scrolls. Oh, look at that lava fishing rod with true bronze engraving. Plus 10 lava fishing level and plus 5 fishing. Wow, okay. Taming colors. And a lot of scroll. This one is called Ore and More. Look at that silver ore. The price is 5K. That's why that other vendor that was selling it at 45, this one is selling it at 50. That's a good deal. Okay, so go and buy those silver ores in that other vendor. You'll find a vendor here. There are at least like 400, 500 silver ore listed. So go and take advantage of that. And here we have whatever I don't want. Okay. Look at Aether glowing dye. 4-5. My goodness. Other vendors like 330. this vendor is called Costco Wholesale 2. A bunch of rings. Look at those rings. Okay, so there's only one vendor. Let's see. Let's check. I don't see another vendor. Maybe there's only one vendor. Okay, heading back because I don't see any vendors on that part of the market. So here we have various trinkets and deco. And here we have a prison cage, dungeon entrance, and it's eternal. The same with this guy here, eternal. I'm surprised that Crossroads Alleys doesn't have a lot of vendors, because Crossroads is like, it has like a lot of vendors in Crossroads. And Aether Axe, okay, 5K. Why is it cheap? Here we have Horatius the Hawker, and he is selling vegetables and fruits. And these are all empty row houses. But here we have one dungeon stuff, new color wyvern. So blueprints for dungeons for all of you dungeon builders. And I'm back here at Phil's Cutto Exchange. Let's take a look if there are vendors on that side of Crossroads Alleys. And look at that, there is a walled city over there. Okay, so I'm going to check that out. But first, I'm going to check down here. Okay, so I'm just trying not to miss any player vendors. But of course, sometimes I do miss them. I can't really check all of them. So here we have, ooh, look at that supply bundle for like 10k. It's yellow. Why is it so expensive? Okay, so I guess that's it. That's the vendor. There's only one vendor in this area. Now I'm going to check that whatever that thing is over there. There is a walled structure, a walled city. So I'm going to check it out. There's also a big house right in front of me right now. I'm not sure if this is the front or if this is the back. It doesn't matter because the vendors are right here. So here we have resources, consumables, etc. 10 Aether glowing die, 1k. So that means it's only like 100 per die. Wow, that's very cheap. Okay, for an Aether glowing die. The question is, where are they buying these dies to sell them so cheap? There must be some kind of cheap source for Aether glowing dies. 1k. I'm somewhat tempted. Okay, I'm going to buy 1k. 1k. It's like 100 per glowing die. It's like selling a pink die. And over here we have June 11. Aether axe for 2k. Wow. Wow. Why is it so cheap? Heraldry Cloak for 15k. This is actually very cheap. Let's do the math, okay? I'm going to check the price of the pattern. So you get like four patterns. 4 patterns for like these are eternal patterns, so you get like 600. So 15k, the price of 15k is like half, so it's 50% off. Okay. So for the axe, I think I'm going to buy this. I like the look of the axe. I'm just going to use it as a decoration. There you go. I just bought a couple of items and 10 Aether glowing dice and an Aether axe. This time I'm headed towards this fort. Just out of curiosity, I want to check out what's inside the fort. Again, I'm still in Crossroads Alleys. And I'm still checking player vendors. So here we have Green's discount shop. The other is like Merchants of Crossroads Alleys. This one is Green's. I don't know why this place is like separated. Why is this on its separate location? There must be something special about this place. Okay, so I guess that's it. I guess I've checked all the vendors. Oh, look at that! Lava fishes, nice. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, so I'm just taking screenshots. I have an issue with the texture. The texture looks so blurry. I guess it's because my graphic setting is set to low. Anyway, I'm still going to take screenshots. There you go. I just took a couple of screenshots, and I'm going to take a screenshot of these two right here. And there you go, guys. I've checked all the vendors. At least I think I've checked all the vendors here in Crossroads Alleys. And if you have a vendor here in Crossroads Alleys and I missed your vendor because your vendor is like located in a a different place, like like that area over there. Maybe there is another area like that here in Crossroads Alleys. And if I missed that, just let me know. Just let me know where it's located. So the next time I come here at Crossroads Alleys to check the vendors, I'll know where your vendor is located. Okay, so guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me running around Crossroads Alleys checking player vendors. And if you guys enjoy that and would like to see more, then all you have to do is, follow me in Twitch if you're watching this in Twitch, or subscribe to my channel in YouTube. Why you should follow or subscribe? Because if you follow or subscribe, you'll get a notification whenever I do a live stream or whenever I upload a video. Also, if you have any comments, questions, or reactions, post them in the comment section or in chat. And if I see them and I know the answer to your question, then I will try to answer it. If I don't know the answer to your question, then I'll just stay quiet and pretend I didn't see your question. And if you are lagging in Shroud of the Avatar and in any online games that you play, whether it's an MMORPG, a MOBA, or a first-person shooter, you can try reducing your lag by using WT Fast. Again, WT Fast is not free, but if you are a first-time WT Fast user, you'll get a 5 days free trial. And honestly, 5 days is more than enough time for you to test or find out whether WT Fast works for you or not. Of course, if it works, then you can subscribe and enjoy the benefits of WT Fast. If not, then you can just ignore that you ever installed it. Again, if you want to give it a try, the link to where you can download it is in the description of this video. That's it. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.